Good day, everybody. My name is Boštjan. It's Slovene. I'm coming from Slovenia and company Messi. Boštjan is maybe, I would say, hard to pronounce, but it's like Sebastian or Sebastian, so Boštjan, Boštjan, everything is all, it will be okay. So I would like to present our device, the fastest ABI measurement device on the market. It measures ABI index in 1 minute. Just a little bit so that you know where we are. So this is Italy, this is Austria, Germany, and this small, it looks like a chicken, this is our country, Slovenia, 2 million population, okay? So on 2 million market, we have placed 500 devices on in our medical system. So everybody can be screened. The story of Messi, so a little bit. It's a green country, so actually you can ski in one day and swim on the same day. So if you are, if you come to Slovenia, please, most welcome. You can visit our office, our production, because everything is produced in Slovenia. A little bit about the history, how the device was invented. Actually, the owners, so 2 electro engineers and 1 vascular surgeon, sit together and they did the project. Yeah? The vascular surgeon, one of the owners, he was really, I would say, annoyed with because the PAD as a disease is so sneaky, but the technology was so behind. So the guys sit together. They did the first device, they won all possible student awards, and later they started the business. So 8 years later, we are present in 65 countries, and more than 10,000 devices sold worldwide. We have CE, FDA, so we are in the USA, we are in Russia, we are now getting registered in Canada, we are in Brazil, etc., etc. So we are still a fast-growing company, but we are not more than 60. So what is our mission? To place our device in every primary care healthcare practice. Yeah? Why? So that we can measure everybody at risk as soon as possible. And we are doing this by directly contacting doctors or being on congresses or fairs, and educating our partners also. I will not spend too much time on peripheral arterial disease. So simply, it's a disease of blocked arteries. Yeah? And here is the main problem. Yeah? The population which is on risk is huge, but the technology is not there. Yeah? So who should be screened, or to whom, with whom? To whom ABI should be measured? According to the medical guidelines, everybody above 65. Yeah? Or those who are 50 and they are in risk groups, meaning that they are smokers, they have diabetes, hypertension, or a family history with. Yeah? So if you project this on Egypt, how much time you would need to screen whole population with existing technology? We were playing this number game in Slovenia, and we calculated that on 2 million population, all doctors, not just vascular, all doctors, 2 years would do only this, measure the Doppler to screen all the population. And this is what our technology is all about. Yeah? You can really mass screen the population and early diagnose the disease, so that the consequences are not severe and treatment can start early. Again, so having diabetes, hypertension, cholesterol, this is population over 50, and everybody over 65 should be screened. Yeah. The prevalence, you see, 80% of people above 60 have PAD, but The biggest trouble is that 70% of them are asymptomatic. They don't have any symptoms. Yeah? So now terminology is a little bit changed. So some are saying PAD and some saying low extremity arterial disease. So these people who have disease, they simply do not walk enough to feel the pain. And they have this disease, but they are not aware of it. Yeah? Why? Because nobody screams them. Invitations. Yeah? A lot of legs can be saved if you screen early. So this is also a huge burden for not only for the medical system, but also for society. What a person without a leg will do. Yeah? But if this person will be screened 5 years before, when he visits the doctor, maybe the leg will be still there. I will go a little bit faster. So this is critical. Yeah? Those who are asymptomatic PAD, in 5 years, 10% of them will be dead. Another 20 will experience some sort of stroke. And again, you see, additional 10% will get critical limb ischemia, which again means that most probably the leg will be lost. So what is the ankle breaking index? It's a simple measurement, but the technology is not there. Yeah? This is why this, I would say, screening went a little bit below the surface. Yeah? Of course, if for such a simple measurement, you need, how much time you need to measure it with the head? 15 minutes? 20? 25? And your experience, guys, what about those who are not doing this? They need 30 or more minutes for one really, really simple measurement. And you can do it in 1 minute. So I would now slowly skip and go to the practical part, and you will see how really simple, fast, and easy to use it is. Yeah? You simply put 3 cuffs, press the button, and in 1 minute and 15 seconds, you have readings, whether the patient has PAD or not. So we have device with different cuffs, easy to carry, it has battery, so fully charged, it supports 8 hours of continuous measurement. Yeah? In UK, where the culture is that the nurses are visiting people at homes, it's a perfect device. You can store 40 measurements on the device. When you come back to the office, if you want, you can connect it to the computer and transfer the data there. If not, the 41st measurement will delete the first one. Yeah? So it's accurate, it's safe. Why it's safe? Because we're using 3 cuff simultaneous measurement. This is why we are fast. So actually the patient comes, lies down, we put cuffs, and they're all simultaneously inflated. It's like a snapshot. Yeah? 1 hour, 2 legs, and you get the readings in 1 minute. Yeah? If you connect it to the printer, you can print the report. You know, also for different insurance cases, or if you want to give one report to the patient. Yeah? As said, so it's controlled inflation and deflation. Yeah? And why we are using 3 cuffs, not 4? Because if we would simultaneously close all 4, it can happen that it will be cardiac overload. Yeah? This is why we're using 3 simultaneous measurement. And this is why the device can measure ABI in 1 minute. It shows also waveforms. Yeah? And according to the scale, if the results are not good, are also colored. Yeah? So if the results are okay, the results are colored green, borderline yellow, bad result, red. So every nurse can immediately see what is the situation. An additional, which we also recommend, is we also have waveforms. You see? If I go back. Only by seeing this, you know that something is wrong in the left leg. So this person has to immediately go to you and for further, I would say, more complex diagnostics. So if you're in the mood, I would need one volunteer which will lie down so that we perform a measurement. We can, yeah. There? Yes. Or here, maybe the patient should lie down, but we can, for demonstration purposes, I will use you. Here? Just take 2 chairs and it will be. So device is wide, small. You put the cuffs. Red cuff for arm in red. Yellow for left. Yellow. Sorry. Green. Hello. And then you just follow the signs. It says arm. You open it. Artery. It has index. If the index goes here, that means it says use L size, so you have to replace it and take the big one. Artery. Again. You open and you just follow them. So it says left ankle, this is left, and the arrow on the medial ankle. Like this. Yeah. The right one. Arrow on the medial ankle. Lie down a bit. Yeah. Press. Start. Yeah. So this is the time of, you see the time of remaining measurement. Here are the values, and you see the values are, if you see, maybe you don't, so it's simultaneous measurement. So all 3 cuffs are simultaneously being inflated. You instruct patient not to move, not to talk, okay? And below here you cannot see, but also you already see the waveforms. So also from just seeing here, you can notice if the waveforms are, the oscillations are really low, you know that there is a problem immediately. The device detects your blood pressure, goes 10 to 15 millimeters above your blood pressure, and now it's already starting to deflate.
Red color?
Not yet. It's still not a minute. done. So when the windows pops up, the calculation starts. You can already remove the cuff. Next patient, and you just continue. Yeah? But let us wait for your results. Any problem?
Show us a still, please. Show us a still.
Not for sure. You see? Green values. So everything is okay. Here we see the whole, all waveforms. If you connect the device with the laptop, you see the full development which we show now. Easiest. So values are done in 1 minute. Okay. Will you uncuff yourself? Still the question still on?
Yeah.
I would like to show just how it looks like when you
Okay, what again?
huh?
It's okay?
We can do it just a minute. Okay. This is what we wanted to show you. Yeah. So if the device is from the beginning connected to the laptop, you see the full waveforms. Yeah. And again, only by seeing the waveforms, you see whether there is a problem or not. Yeah? So this is healthy individual. You see the results are green, nice lemon shape, yeah, on arm and ankle. Again, arm is okay, legs are not okay. And incompressible arteries, again, arm is okay, and you see that there is a flat line. Yeah. This is how the report looks like. You can easily upload your logo, put your data, put some additional comments, connect it to laptop. You can print it very easily. Yeah. What we are doing since 8 years, we were doing only this. We created also the patient education campaign. So wherever our distributor install the device, we also have a package. Yeah? Brochures, posters. Why? Because that people can read it, yeah? Get familiar with the consequences and ask for the measurement. Yeah? So actually this is what I would like to share with you. But if you want, we have now, what I wanted to show is, now we developed also the wireless cuffs. Yeah? So, which are on tablet, but I don't think that we have still time. Yes, we have time. Can you just bring me the rucksack? So, 8 years doing only one thing. 2 years ago, we developed a system. It's a medical tablet, okay, which can be connected with different diagnostic tools. What we have developed is ECG, SpO2, and cuffs, blood pressure, and AVI. Okay? So on one side, you can wirelessly connect the modules. These are the modules which are via Bluetooth connected with the tablet. When you put the cuff on, the system automatically recognizes what kind of cuff it is. So every doctor has his own. So here it's what is already available. You choose what kind of measurement you will do. So let's say that we choose blood pressure. Press BP. Of course, first I have to select the patient. The beauty of it is that whatever you measure, it stores directly under the patient. ECG, blood pressure, ABI, everything is. So you choose a patient. I'll choose an hour. Wait that module connects. Meanwhile, I can place the cuff. Since it's via Bluetooth, actually you can be on the other side. What your colleagues really like is because you can average blood pressure. Yeah? So you can set up how many repetitions you do, and to eliminate the white row syndrome. Yeah? Usually, when you come to the doctor, your blood pressure, the first measurement is not accurate. Yeah? So we can also average blood pressure. So in reality, the nurse can go in the waiting room, put the cuff, choose average blood pressure, 6, 7 measurements, start, and results will be there. Yeah? So see, your blood pressure is quite high. Again, we didn't do it totally by the book.
With the test will rest the cuff is too tight for the patient.
Yes.
Yes. The cuff is too tight. No.
And same is then with different diagnostic models. Yeah. So let's say you want to measure SpO2. I
Is
connect
this a
motor.
normal tablet or something special?
Sorry.
Is this a normal tablet or something that...
It's our own tablet. It's medical tablet. Yeah. Registered.
It's a normal, it's the one you can buy, or you have a modulation on the tablet.
We have modulation. So we're a producer of hardware and the software. So it's
So
our.
I saw the tablet, it's different than the
Yeah, it's so the tablet actually it's a medical device. So no browsers are on. Especially in Europe, the GDPR rules. So it's closed environment. Yeah? So we decided to create our own tablet.
So please explain the difference between this tablet and the other tablets, so we can be oriented with the data transfer and such.
Yes.
استنى خليك.
So this is created. You can remove it. Yes.
Can you release the pressure or transfer the data via a normal tablet like this? It's a normal tablet.
No, what you can do is you can share. You see, so this is the patient. Now we did the measurement. So blood pressure is here. Yeah, ABI. Yeah? What you can do always, but now not connected, you share. You press the sharing icon, and you can
Share via what? Via Bluetooth or via mail or
via internet,
via internet?
via email. So you press sharing icon, and you.
So, what you're telling me that this device
Yes.
cannot act directly on a normal tablet, on a commercial tablet.
The device, no. But one more.
Don't ask about the device.
No, I will explain. I will explain the system. So, again, portable, if you're not connected to the internet, you store locally. When you come back live and connect, all the data are backed up on the cloud. Yeah? When you create, like on iTunes, when you create your own username, you can open the recordings anywhere, the results.
Here, I'm not asking about retrieving my data.
Yes.
The question is, if I have this device,
Yes.
so I have to add to the price of this device
Yes.
the price of the certain computer system that you are doing, both.
The tablet.
Yes.
Yes.
So, My question is not retrieving the data. It's
Okay.
so simple.
Yes.
I'm not asking about that. If I had a normal tablet
Yes.
and I have a software or something that can give me the data of the device on my tablet or on my laptop or so, then I will not have to buy this piece.
No, you have to buy this.
I have to buy it.
Yeah, you can retrieve the data, but so you can access your
Across
data
across the device.
across the device.
The other device.
They want the program. They want to ask about the program.
Clear?
You don't have a mediator program that can transfer the data of these devices on the normal commercial.
No, now you're talking about the retrieving. So you cannot start the measurement on this one. Yes. But you can check because you have your user account. You have all the data accessible wherever.
It's only a portal to check.
Yes.
But this is the actual reader of the encoded data of the system.
Yes, because all the modules are via Bluetooth connected with the tablet.
It's one unit.
Yes.
عشان السؤال الثاني كام؟
But again, why? But I will tell you what.
How
Why-
much?
Huh?
The other question, how much the two?
You know, I was yesterday a little bit on the street, very cheap, my friend. Only for the special price.
Only for me.
Yes.
And the others are.
No, no, joking.
او ممكن ميدي شركه ميدي هتوفره ان شاء الله يعني بسعر يعني ريزنبل بالنسبه
No, just once again, so why we have decided to have our own tablet and operational system? Because it gives us freedom. We cannot depend on Android developers, on iOS developers. We have our own operational system. That means that this tablet can be integrated in any kind of hospital system because we own the code. And we can put any kind of application here. You saw averaging blood pressure, central blood pressure will be next, pulse wave velocity, stress ECG, 6 minutes SpO2. Yeah? And it will all there. So the development will never stop. It's like Lego cubes. It's a modular system. So you can buy it at the beginning, let's say, you choose cups, but at any given moment you can add ECG, SpO2, or whatever we develop, or buy a certain application which you will develop. So this is why system. Yeah? And when you say how much is the price, I can tell you 20,000 euros, but you don't need, you're not, if you own the hospital. But let's see what you really need. You know what I mean? It will never end. Because the apps will keep on coming. Yeah? And then you will be able just to go here on the store, download the app, swipe the card, and expand the system. You have ECG.
You have the code behind the.
No, this is
for a strip or thermal strip.
No, this is for smart card readers because in certain countries they have this. You know, you identify that you are part of certain, that you're insured with the
Yes,
card.
yes.
So again, we connect we integrate the tablet with the system of insurance company, and you have all the data. And you have also NFC reader.
I know
You
it's
have- you
different.
have-
I know it's different.
Yeah. So again, this is medical grade tablet. Yeah? Okay, guys. If you have any, yes, you.
This is for nurse station, something like this. For many patients, nurse station, something like this.
Yes, but okay, you can do one measurement at once.
One time.
No,
Only
one tablet, one patient.
tablet, one patient.
Yes, one patient, one measurement.
No, one tablet for one patient. For many patients, يعني different measures. ECG, SpO2.
No,
blood
yeah,
pressure.
okay. So you can do one measurement per time. You start at the ECG on one patient. Yes, but then you go. Then I choose another patient and I do the measurement here, and the results are stored. Yeah, you see the electronic, all the history, whatever you did, you can. Let me. SpO2. You see, always. So you have the history, you have the comments. So you just press and you revolt. Everything is here.
I mean, this is will be in the station, okay, in the mid station, and I have like an ICU for patient, for example.
Mhm.
So I can do measure here and here and here and here, and I am in my place. by Wi-Fi, by
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Actually, so once again, so let's say you have your own hospital, you have your own computer, okay? When you bought the tablet, you registered, and you have your username and password, okay? So all the data here. So the nurse is actually in the other room doing the measurement, and when the patient comes to you on the consultation, which is again important, you know, because you see the data there already on your computer or on the tablet if you're doing the measurement. This is and the data cannot be lost because of
Switch the microphone.
So if I go on the so on one side you have our baby, where the story started, the fastest device on the market. In 7 years we were doing only this. Okay? 2 years ago the tablet was developed. We started with ECG. Now also we have blood pressure. Toe brachial index will be next on the tablet. It's already in the production. It will be released in April. Spirometry is next, then thermometer, stethoscope, scale, etc., etc. So again, with this you're
resemble the other stethoscopes that will have the digital head.
yes. So you know, again, like sorry, Christian, for it. Yeah. Again, so you see, because we own the hardware, the software, we are totally flexible. For spirometer, for sure, we will go with one of the brands and bring them here. So the model will look like this. Yeah, the battery. We'll bring it here. This is for ECG. Yeah, you mount ECG cables here. Put the leads. Again, press the button, and the result is here.
And the results goes wireless.
Yeah.
It goes wireless.
So the module communicates with tablet via Bluetooth. Yeah? Automatically. And immediately on the patient. Yeah? So we choose the patient and the data there. Yeah?
Good afternoon.
Yeah. So on the other side, I said we're also very interested to bring, if there are good software developers here, to bring applications here, you know, like guys are doing for Apple Store or Google Play, etc., etc. Yeah? And this is really a good. I would say you have a lot of space to play. What you can put? A big hospital system, they're visiting home care. Yeah, I would say simple working procedure can be here. So the nurse come, I can do this. Triage, questionnaires, yeah, different kind of procedures. Or a little bit more, I would say, sophisticated apps, pulse wave velocity, central blood pressure, stress ECG, 6 minutes, SpO2 log, and so on. Yes, please.
Good afternoon. Nice presentation. This is Dr. Fayaz. I'm from India. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. This one. I have two doubts, couple of doubts. Nice instrument, nice gadget you got, and with advanced technology. But the basic doubt is you are applying 3 cups. Am I right?
On the
Yeah. Let me finish. You are applying only one upper limb cup. Conventionally.
on the tablet we have 4.
Okay.
But again, because here also we learn something.
Yeah.
So again, why 3 cups?
No, not the 3 cups. Why the thing is, when we apply 3 cups, we take only one upper limb measurement.
Yes.
There are so many conditions where there is a difference in upper limbs,
Yes.
like coarctation of aorta, so many cases. So whole of your ABA calculation will go wrong. Am I right?
No.
Like dissections also.
No. So
Yeah.
one arm, so here.
Yeah.
And then you
Conventionally, we do 2 arms. We'll take the higher the measurement of any of the brachial
Yeah.
arteries.
So on this device, you simply, good question, thank you. So If you want to measure both arms,
Yeah.
and which is good, you simply remove, put it on, and again repeat the measurement here. On tablet, you put 4 cuffs,
Okay.
and you can choose whether you will measure 3
Okay.
or 4. If you choose option 4, the system will firstly measure only arms. So again, just 2 pressure,
Yes.
yeah. And then again, like you saw, the highest and legs too.
You mean to say I have to do it twice, 1 minute and 1 minute, it will account to 3 minutes, or
If you
Am
want to
I-
measure,
both up?
if you want to be totally sure, you can measure.
Okay, thank you. And
Yes.
second thing is, as you told, we usually do in high-risk patients, like above 65 years. Most of them will have a calcified arteries. The API, conventional API also is erroneous. Then how can you support your device? I mean, conventionally what we do also, they're like 1.2, 1.4, sometimes 1.5 we get due to calcified vessels.
I showed you. I mean, you can see that there is a problem.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it will appear PAD,
Okay.
and below we say PAD or incompressible.
In those cases, actually toe brachial pressure is good, but you told you're coming up with toe brachial.
Yes. So here the next one is toe brachial because exactly these questions appeared. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing. What's the cost? I mean, you're about to tell the cost of the gadget.
And again,
What? The first one and the second one.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. For this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our distributors will have a price.
Thank you. Wonderful.
Thank you.